Every 4 seconds, there's a person being diagnosed with dementia in the world. More than half of them live in developing countries where dementia diagnosis and management resources are very limited. The majority of them are taken care of at their homes by their family members. This is a popular car sticker saying that adventure before dementia. It looked fine to me at first, but then I started to ask, what are the unspoken words here? So I'd better take adventure, do what I want to do before the diagnosis of dementia. There's a sense of fear, fearing that I might lose control of my life or even myself with the progression of dementia. So I'd better do what I can do, what I want to do before that. Is the life with dementia that terrible, that horrifying? To me, I believe life with dementia is a long journey. It's also an adventure. It's a journey that you can walk through without being respected and loved as a whole person with self-dignity and worth. So what are people's focuses? So this is a word cloud generated from studies conducted with caregivers of persons with dementia. As you can see, their focuses are predominantly on the incurable disease, related symptoms, and the losses. So what are missing here? The person. The person with dementia, their relationships, and their family. I really love the story about Ms. Taylor on her reflections on her diagnosis of dementia and her life after the diagnosis. But what I don't like here is the description underlined, a withered person. From the first introduction of person-centered dementia care by Dr. Kitwood in the 1990s to now, 2017, still, a lot of people think that persons with dementia is going to lose their personhood and their self-identity with the progression of their disease. It's sad, but what are we going to do? We need to raise awareness, the awareness of person-centeredness in the care for persons with dementia. I advocate for person-centered dementia care because it acknowledges the personhood of people with dementia. It regards their personhood as being concealed rather than lost through the progression of their dementia. It also values all forms of communication that can engage persons with dementia and that is personalized to their capacity and preferences. It does not regard the relationship simply as caregiving and care receiving. Instead, it regards as reciprocal relationship despite the declining cognitive function of persons with dementia. It also values shared decision-making and prioritizing their well-being ahead of routine tasks. I also admit that the person-centered dementia care practice and research are confronted with multiple challenges. For example, a broad spectrum of interventions claim themselves being person-centered, while in fact they're just claiming it. It's actually a showing of potential conceptual inconsistency and the difficulty of operationalizing person-centered dementia care in different settings. And there has been lack of voice of persons with dementia, and the overlook of family dynamics and the dynamics of the relationship, as well as the difficulty of applying current person-centered dementia care model to developing countries. So what we have been doing and what we're still trying to do is to get into communities, to get into people's homes in China, to observe, to talk to interview with persons with dementia and their caregivers, trying to understand their experience of living with dementia, and trying to reflect on the cultural relevancy of person-centered dementia care in China. We have conducted 2 rounds of interviews in China in the past 2 years, and we're going to conduct a 3rd round interview with our participants in the coming summer. We're just trying to, as nursing researchers and providers, trying to help them in a better way, to help and support them. So I would like to end with sentences from the book of McGowan. If no longer worth holding, why do I crave it? If no longer essential, why do I still enjoy the soft texture of silk against my skin? If no longer sensitive, why do moving song lyrics strike a responsive chord in me? My every molecule seems to scream out that I do indeed exist, and that existence must be valued by someone. I have dementia, but I'm still me. Thank you.